Hello my dear friends, welcome to the Sharp Edge update. I Deepak Tiwari is here and I am explaining you how we can find the expression for the electric field intensity in broadside or position or in transverse position due to an electric dipole. Now friends, in previous videos I have explained you how we can find the expression for electric field intensity in and on position or in longitudinal position due to an electric dipole. Now in this video I am explaining how we can find the expression for electric field intensity in broadside on position or in transverse position or in neutral axis position, or you can say that in equatorial position. So let's start now. First of all, I want to tell you what is the meaning of broadside on position or transverse position or neutral axis position, or you can say that in equatorial position. So my dear friends, broadside on position means when a point at which we have to find the electric field intensity lies on the perpendicular bisector of the axis of an electric dipole. So I am drawing here the figure for finding the electric field intensity in broadside on position or transverse position. First of all, if two charges are kept at very small separation, it means two equal and opposite charges, means if magnitude of the charges will be equal but the polarity of both the charges is opposite, means one charge is positive and the other charge is negative. So this system is known as the electric dipole. So here let minus Q and plus Q, two charges are kept at very small distance, means at the separation of twice of A. The separation between these two charges is represented by 2A. Now, the midpoint of this axis of electric dipole is represented by A. Let this point is represented by A and this point is represented by P. So you can see here, AB is the axis of an electric dipole. O is the midpoint of the axis of this electric dipole. So now we have to draw a perpendicular bisector of the axis of electric dipole. Let this is the perpendicular bisector of the electric dipole, and here means on this perpendicular bisector let there is a point P. And at this point we have to find the electric field intensity, and the position of this point P is known as broadside on position or transverse position, because this point lies at the same distance between the two charges, that is plus 2 charge and minus 2 charge. So PB and PA, both the distances are equal distances. Let the distance between the point P and the axis of the electric dipole is represented by R. Now, at this point we have to find the electric field intensity, and the position of this point is known as broadside on position or transverse position or neutral axis position or equatorial position. Let E1 is an electric field intensity due to plus 2 charge, and E2 is electric field intensity due to minus 2 charge. Friends, as I have told you in previous videos, at the point where we have to find the electric field intensity, we have to keep a unit positive test charge upon that point. So if we kept a unit positive test charge at point P, then this unit positive test charge will experience a force of repulsion due to plus 2 charge, which is at point P, and this unit positive test charge will experience a force of attraction due to minus 2 charge, which is placed at point O. Now the direction of electric field intensity E1 due to the charge plus Q will be in this way, because there is a force of repulsion, and the direction of electric field intensity E2 due to the -2 charge will be in this direction. So this direction represents the electric field intensity E1 due to +2 charge, and this direction represents the electric field intensity due to the -2 charge, and it is represented by E2. So E1 and E2 are the electric field intensities due to the positive charge and negative charge of an electric dipole. Now you can see here the directions of electric field intensity due to +2 charge and -2 charge are at different directions. If we want to find the electric field intensity at this point, then the resultant will be determined of E1 and E2. Like the intensity means resultant intensity due to E1 and E2 at point P is represented by this. Means resultant electric field intensity at point P due to this electric dipole is represented by E. Now you can see here this angle is theta and this is also theta because two sides are equal, and as we know that if two sides of a triangle is equal, then their opposite angles will also equal. Now friends, E1 is electric field intensity at point P due to +2 charge, and E2 is electric field intensity at point P due to -2 charge. For finding the resultant of this electric field intensity, we have to resolve E1 and E2 into two components perpendicular to each other. Means we have to resolve E1 and E2 in vertical component and horizontal component. So the vertical component of E1 will be in this direction. Suppose I am representing here the vertical component of E1 by E1y, and the vertical component of E2 is represented by in this direction, and here I am representing it with E2y. E1y is the vertical component of E1 and E2y is the vertical component of E2. Now the horizontal component of E1 and E2 lies in the same direction, and the direction of horizontal components of E1 and E2 will be in this direction. Like what horizontal component of E1 is represented by E1x, and the horizontal component of E2 is represented by E2x. So E1x and E2x are the horizontal component which acts in the same direction according as shown in the figure. Now if we draw a parallelogram in this manner, then you can see here the diagonal will represent the resultant electric field intensity, as we know that by the vector addition of parallelogram law. We know that when two vectors in magnitude and direction are represented by the two adjacent sides of a parallelogram, then their resultant will be represented by the diagonal in magnitude and direction which passes through the intersection point of the two adjacent sides, which represents the two vectors. Means this diagonal of the parallelogram will represent the resultant of E1 and E2. So E is the resultant electric field intensity at point P due to this electric dipole AB. Now friends, you can see here E1 is the electric field intensity due to +2 charge. So the magnitude value of E1 will be E1 equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q divided by distance between P and +2 charge is BP. So here BP square, and the direction will be along, you can see here BP means BP direction में इसका direction होगा, so along BP. Here we assume that this dipole lies in the air or vacuum medium. Now you can see by this figure the value of BP square by this triangle means POB triangle से यदि हम पाइथागोरस थ्योरम का यूज करते हैं, then we can say that the distance BP square equal to OP square plus BO square. The distance between A and B is 2A, and O is the midpoint of the axis of this electric dipole, means O is midpoint of AB. So the distance OB will be A. And you can see here the distance OP is R. So we can find the distance BP square by using Pythagoras theorem, and the distance will be E1 equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q divided by R square plus A square. Because as we know that by Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square equal to perpendicular square plus base square, so BP square is equal to R square plus A square. Now, the electric field intensity E2 due to this minus Q charge will be E2 equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q upon, and the distance between P and minus Q charge is AP. So here AP square. Now again, by this right angle triangle and by using Pythagoras theorem, we can find the distance AP. So AP square will also be equal to R square plus A square, because PB is equal to PA. So here we can write E2 equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q divided by R square plus L square. And the direction of E2, as you can see by this figure, will be in PA direction, means along PA. As we know that here, we can see that the magnitude of E1 and E2 are equal, and the vertical components and horizontal components are E1y, E2y, E1x and E2x. So you can see the vertical component of E1 and E2 are acting in opposite direction, and the vertical component E1y and E2y equal to E1y equal to E sin theta and E2y equal to E sin theta. These are the vertical component of E1 and E2. You can see here E1 equal to E2, so E1 by and E2 by in magnitude are equal, but the direction is opposite, so the vertical component will cancel each other. But here the horizontal components are acting in same direction, in same line, and the horizontal component is equal to E1x equal to E1 cos theta and E2x equal to E2 cos theta. If the direction of both E1x and E2x are same and they are acting in the same line, so the resultant field intensity E equal to E1 cos theta plus E2 cos theta. Now, by substituting the values of E1 and E2 in this relation, means the value of magnitudes of E1 and E2, यहाँ हम substitute करेंगे, and then we can find the expression for the electric field intensity in broadside on position or transverse position due to an electric dipole AB. So by substituting the value of magnitudes of E1 and E2, we get E equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q divided by R square plus A square. R square plus A square into cos theta, and plus again 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q upon R square plus A square into cos theta. Now you can see here 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into q upon r square plus a square cos theta. Fifth, plus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into q upon r square plus a square into cos theta. So here we can write E equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into 2q upon r square plus a square cos theta. Now friends, here the value of cos theta can be found with this right angle triangle. In this right angle triangle, we know the value of this side and we also know the value of this and value of this. So the value of cos theta, as we know that cos theta equal to base upon hypotenuse. So by this right angle triangle, we can find the value of cos theta, and cos theta equal to base upon hypotenuse. It means OB upon BP. OB upon BP. So cos theta equal to, by this figure, OB is A because O is the midpoint of axis AB, and BP is square root of r square plus a square by using Pythagoras theorem in this right angle triangle. So A upon square root of r square plus a square. This is the value of cos theta, and by substituting this value of cos theta here, we can find the final expression. It means E equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into 2q upon square root of r square plus a square into cos theta की वैल्यू यहाँ सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे हम, then we get into a upon square root of r square plus a square, and this can be written as E equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into q into 2k divided by, now r square plus a square multiplied by square root of r square plus a square can be written as r square plus a square raised to the power 3 upon 2, because this bracket has power as 1, this bracket has power as 1 upon 2. So 1 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 3 upon 2. So here, now as I have told you in previous videos, the product of q into 2a means the product of magnitude of one charge of this electric dipole, and the separation between them is known as electric dipole moment, and electric dipole moment is represented by P. So we can write here P means electric dipole moment. So this will be equal to E equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into P divided by r square plus a square power 3 upon 2. This is the expression for electric field intensity in broadside position, or in transverse position, or in neutral axis position, or in equatorial position. Now friends, if this point P is far away from the midpoint of the axis of this electric dipole, then the value of a square can be neglected as compared to the r square if this point is very far away from the electric dipole. So the final relation for electric field intensity can be written as E equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into P divided by, now if a square is neglected as compared to the r square, then we get r cube, because r square power 3 upon 2, 2 से 2 cancel हो जाएगा, and we get E equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into P upon r cube, and the SI unit of electric field intensity is Newton per Coulomb. So this is the final expression for the electric field intensity in broadside position or in transverse position. Now you can see here, the electric field intensity in and on position is E equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into 2P upon R cube. and electric field intensity in broad fiber position is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into P upon R2. So we can say that the electric field intensity due to an electric dipole in and on position is double of the electric field intensity in broad fiber position or in transverse position. Now friends, for more contents, please like and subscribe the channel, the Sharp Edge Update. Till then, goodbye.